Good evening, everyone, on this Godlike Sunday. It's great to see everybody coming in on the panel and in the chat. Holy cow, it's been a very relaxing day. I think I was sharing some of our progress with our panel today. It's been but it's been pretty relaxing. Pretty excited for what we have coming up for Godlike, especially with some of these announcements we'll be making soon. The Alan Kiefer Award will be live. It is live now, actually. We will launch next Friday for a winner. I cannot wait to see. I've seen some of these setups, and they're pretty amazing. Make sure you post some Godlike statues in the posts I made. For the panels, the world choose a winner Friday. So I'm real excited for that. Today is your day. We'll be taking questions from the actual chat today. We're going to go over whatever you guys want to talk about. So I'm glad to be here. Noah, great to see you. 100% in fatherhood now. You're in dad mode. You're starting to look like a dad. You look at that. So great to see you, man. How are you?
Doing good, man. Glad to get on this evening. Been a pretty busy weekend, just trying to catch up on some stuff at home, and yeah, and been boxing up some pieces, selling a couple things. Got some new stuff coming in, so maybe some live unboxings in the near future here. So making a few changes. So doing good though. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you, man. I'm excited to see that, and I know there's some pieces that you have on the back of your mind or on your list too. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you incorporate that in your collection, because I love those pieces too. Great to see you. My internet is kind of lagging just a bit, but Mr. Matt Martin, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
Doing good. Watched football all day, so it was a good day to watch some NFL. So just a relaxed day. So looking forward to kind of wrapping up the weekend, talking to you guys and talking to the chat.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for being here. You've been pretty active today in making those purchases, Matt. So I know you got pieces on the back of your mind, and maybe a few more coming in. So I look forward to that. And
Jimmy, you're lagging there, buddy.
Actually, okay, sorry guys. Can you all see me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you, yeah.
Okay, so Michael, thanks for being here, man. It's good to see you. How are you?
Jimmy, thanks again for having me. I appreciate it. I'd be doing a little better. I mean, it was a heartbreaking loss for the New York Giants to the rival Dallas Cowboys, but we'll persevere to the next week, and I'm just glad to be here with you guys and talking some statues. So thanks for having me.
Uh-oh.
Probably doing a reboot there, yeah.
Oh,
must have been something I said. I don't know.
All right, Mike, you're hosting the show now. Mike, you're on the show. Host it. He'll come right back, though. Yeah, there. Hold on. There he went.
Hello.
There he is. Okay.
Hey, Jimmy.
Here we go.
Michael, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Jimmy.
As always. Sorry about really happy right now, though. So it's great. It's great to see.
Okay, there we go.
Mr. Kiefer, Kiefer, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Outstanding job with the stream today. Good to see you.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me. It's always fun on Sunday night. We got the same group of people usually every Sunday night. It's great to see everybody in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, I had my tape measure out today, as I was telling you, and that's usually dangerous because that means I'm measuring. And like, if I get something new in, where's it going to go and what's going to have to leave? And yeah, so that's pretty much how I spent my Sunday. Jimmy, I think you froze up again, buddy.
Yeah, it's fine. For some reason, my Wi-Fi is getting kind of weak. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
We got you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that, Alan. In the past, whenever my wife would hear the tape measure, she would like call out from the other side of the house. She's like, "What are you buying?" I'd be like, "Damn it!"
You see that tape measure coming out?
Just checking. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, do you run to the other room? Noah is like, I'm trying to see if it fits in here. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you just got to do it really slow so it doesn't make any noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite thing, guys, is the hold for pickup at either FedEx or UPS. So
Oh yeah.
hold for
Yeah.
pickup, and I can go get it later on in the week. So
Mhm.
it doesn't just
Yeah.
show up at the house.
No, you need a tape measure with a muffler on it.
Yeah.
Well, what you measuring?
Yeah,
What are you measuring for,
there's some
Alan?
things I have.
Come on, spill the beans. Alan,
I'm sorry, what?
I said, what are you measuring for? Spill the beans.
Well, I was I'm debating about the Prime One Guts Casca diorama.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I was measuring to see if I got rid of one piece, I moved the shelf a couple inches, would it fit? And then I'm not 100% sure I want that one. I might wait to see what the bust, how big that one's going to be, the Guts bust that Prime One is working on. And they haven't released any information on that yet, like as to the size of it or anything like that. So I'm just kind of in limbo, but I'm ready. I'm ready to go as soon as I see what's going on with the bus. Let's say hi to everybody that's in the chat tonight.
Okay.
While Jimmy's getting his green
Night.
here.
Yep. Always here.
Night's always here. Great to see you, man. Terry,
Okay.
how's it going, buddy? Glad you could make it. You're supposed to be here with us. What the hell? I hope you're having a good time. Statue Kingdom, how's it going, buddy? He's always here.
Can y'all see me okay?
Yep.
Okay. I mean,
You want to take?
it's my Wi-Fi. I don't know what's with it.
Yeah, I was just going through the chat, Jimmy. So if you want to go ahead and take it from there.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Go ahead, Alan. Just go ahead. Go through everybody.
Okay.
While I work on
Superhero
it.
316.
That's me.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I thought that sounded familiar.
That's my alternate. Yeah, my alternate avatar there. Yeah.
Oh, Carl's
Carl,
in the chat.
Carl,
Carl.
great to see you as always. Virgin Prime. Happy
Brian.
Sunday.
I'm the buck. Yep. Boom. Another row. Yep.
Yeah. What else you got here? Yeah. How's it going,
Yep.
Jim?
Yep.
Glad you made it. And our friend Battle
Battlecat.
This guy's such a cool dude. Such a great artist. I'm glad he's always here in the chat. And if he's not here in the chat, he's calling us up on the phone. So
Yeah.
he's a good friend.
Dinesh. MVP.
Evening, Jeanette. Dinesh, how you doing? Now we got
See everybody here.
hey John, Everyday Collector. How's it going?
Good to see you, John.
Anybody that if you can go to his channel and make sure you check his channel out. He does a really good job on Monday nights with Chatter That Matters, and again on Friday night. The man is continually busy.
Yep.
And we got Mr. Popo who buys 2 of every statue, I think. And they're not cheap.
Mr. Popo.
He gets a major piece in, and like, oh, that's not enough. I gotta get the alternate version too, so I can display both of them. Must be nice.
So, do you have 2? Do you have 2 of the City Hunter Predators? I'm just asking.
One mask, one mask. Yeah.
Matt's looking for one. Manuel, how's it going, man? Really, this guy just got 2 beautiful art prints from the Frazetta Museum that he was sharing with us. Those are amazing. Congratulations. I know what's involved in getting those. They're not cheap, but they're beautiful, and every one is almost like a one-off because they're basically hand redone, hand touched by Frank Frazetta Jr. and they come with certificates and so forth. But really, really cool. Congrats on those. Great HQ. How's it going, man? Glad you made it tonight.
Great channel too. Great guy.
Who else we got here? Martin Torres. Good evening.
Yep.
Glad you made it. Lane's always
Lane.
here.
Yep, great to see you. Great to see you,
Good
Lane,
to
man.
see you. Yeah, glad you made it. And we have Bats in the Bell. How's it going? Glad you made it. I think that's it. We're caught up on the chat. Thanks everybody for coming.
Suppose in the chat, and we'll go through everything. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah,
It's a little skipping
I
a
can
little
hear
bit.
you.
your
Yeah,
audio,
in and out.
Okay.
your video is frozen. Now you're moving.
Okay, so sorry about the a little bit of technical difficulties this evening, and I feel like our router needs to be reset, but it's hard to do that on stream. So, but I did want to bring this up here real quick. Hopefully, y'all can hear me okay. Let me see here real quick. Why is this not working? Let me see. Share screen. Please post your questions in the chat. I'd love to take them, talk with you a little bit.
I thought I saw one earlier.
Yeah, it will not let me share right now. Okay. So, oh, you know what? I think now it will.
Something on my end.
No, it shouldn't be on your end. It's just not letting me do it. Let me back right out and come back in. Talk amongst yourself.
Okay, no problem. Omnibus Jacks. Okay. Has a question. What are your current?
Okay.
Oh my. That could
Good
take all night, man.
Yeah, that's
Especially
gonna
for
take us
Matt.
all night. Yeah, that's I can't. My memory is not that good. You know.
Might even just have to be the second part of the question. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just do the second part.
Okay. So Matt, if you only had one to keep, which one would it be?
Of the pre-orders,
Yeah.
let me think real quick. I would say the Wolf Predator.
Okay.
Choice.
Wolf
That's a
Predator.
good one. I guess I'll go next. Well, Matt, you took mine because that's definitely one that I don't want to let go of. But I'll tell you what, I do not want to let go of T800 Cyber Dino Edition.
Yeah.
That's going to be an amazing statue. So I can't let go of that one. Noah?
Right offhand, I think I only have 2 pre-orders, but I definitely could be forgetting something. I have the XM Studios Optimus Primal that I ordered a long time ago. But otherwise, I have the Prime 1 Sam from Death Stranding 1/3 scale, and that's definitely the one I would keep over anything. So that's my number one focus right now is that piece.
I know you really wanted that one. I'm so glad they did it for you. It's awesome.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm excited.
That's cool. Michael?
Supercraft Transformers for sure.
That's a great one.
Forgot about that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That one's going to one of my kids, so I don't care if it takes.
Lucky kid.
Yeah. He's on the shit list right now, so I'm like,
oh, maybe not. Mr. Kiefer?
Man, that's a really tough one. I've got a couple of Alien pieces coming, and some Terminator pieces coming, and some Predator pieces coming. But I think of everything. If I could only have one, it would be the Infinity Natiri life-size bust.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
That piece is so unique. It's just an outstanding piece. I can't wait to get it.
No, it's a good one. No, I agree.
I forget, Alan, are you getting the 1/3 to go with it or no? I can't remember.
No, but I did order the 2 smaller scale dioramas from Prime 1.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh.
Cool. That's awesome.
Man, I can't wait to see that come together. That's going to be something really special. So I'm excited for that. I was telling Alan I'm more excited than he is for that than just to see those. But I did want to mention one thing before we went on to the next question. And again, guys, post your questions in the chat. We're going to take questions all evening. So we'll look forward to trying to answer them best I can. Hang on one second, Alan, please. 1 second. But I did want to say real quick, thank you very much to everyone that has been supporting us and subscribing. We hit 28,000 subscribers this morning. Thank you so very much for that. I really appreciate every one of you. I did want to clarify too. I had some messaging come through saying, I didn't want to bother you. Just so you know, you're not bothering me. I'd love to take time with you and answer your questions. Okay, so if you have questions, feel free to reach out or bring it to the chat. We'd love to discuss it with you and see what we can do to help out. But thank you all very much. Working really hard on new content and to bring to Godlike. And I look forward to sharing that with you all very, very soon. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate you all for that. Thank you. Okay, yeah, thank you for that. And then we had Dinesh, right? Let me see here real quick. What was that? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's a great question. and you know what? It's actually a very reasonable question, too. Is that I don't know if they're done making statues. I'll say this, is that I was talking with them a few weeks ago at really early in the morning with their time. And they will be at Wonderfest. If you've noticed, I have been talking they're going to be there. And sure enough, this Saturday, guess what? They posted, we'll be at Wonderfest, and they'll make some announcements. I think the October the 2nd through the 5th, I think it was, or something like that. So that's around the corner. That'll be here before you know it. And they will be having new announcements. If I had to guess, Matt, they're probably going to announce a new bus line, because that's what John had talked about last time he was on with us. And I could be totally wrong about that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I do look forward to seeing what they have announced and what Alan will be buying, because I'm sure Alan will be in for whatever they're making here. So I guess we'll see.
I just want to see that Hulk. I want to see the Hulk more. Oh, go ahead, Alan. Go ahead, Alan.
No, go.
Hulk. Hey, this is the finished product of the Hulk, and it's shipping on this date.
Is Matt frozen?
Yeah, I think you're breaking up a little bit, Matt.
Oh, okay. I just want to see the Hulk, the final product Hulk. Like, hey, this is the one that's going to ship, and the date that it's going to ship, because that piece looks amazing.
It is. Supposedly it's supposed to ship late Q3, early Q4. It's supposed to be this year, so it should be like coming soon, like pretty quick here. So I know they're completely sold out everywhere. No one has that. But it's a great statue, and I wish I had it. It's going to be amazing in people's collection. It's going to be a great piece. To answer your question, I don't think they're done. And I think what right now is what they have done this last year, they've been very silent about things. There was a few posts here and there, and that really concerns people when that happens. But I think they're aware of it. I think they've got a new line coming, and hopefully some great announcements. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to be doing. I think Marcos had said Noah on stream. He's like, I know it's Star Wars. You're doing Star Wars. They're like, no, it's not Star Wars or whatever. But I could see them having getting the Marvel license to do more Marvel pieces, like the Doctor Doom bust, or more Marvel pieces. I can see more movie pieces. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to whatever they do, because it's hard to beat them. It really is. When they're on their game, it's hard to beat them. They do such a great job with their likeness. It's a great job. I guess we'll know pretty quick here in about maybe 2.5, 3 weeks. That's about right. So stay tuned. I know that stuff is coming up pretty quick here, so stay tuned for that. I look forward to it. Whatever they do, I know it's going to be great. Looks like we had a question. Anybody got any new notices on stuff coming in, or someone ready to hit Alan up for his repair payment? Hey, you know what, Alan? Thanks for asking that. Alan is still doing repairs, and he is taking orders for damaged pieces. Make sure you reach out to him. As far as pre-orders goes, 800's already shipped, so that should be here pretty soon. The endoskeleton. I've seen some pictures that look fantastic, Alan. I've seen some that looked okay. So whatever we end up, I have to see it myself to make a good judgment. And once I see it myself, then I can decide whether I'm going to keep this. I'm not going to keep it.
Yeah.
We'll have to see whatever. So Matt has it ordered. I have it ordered, and Alan has it ordered. I think so. We have three.
Too.
Yep.
Oh, so does Michael.
And Mike.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
No,
Okay.
you need to pre-order it tonight. We need a full house here. We need a full house.
Hey, Jimmy, I was going to ask you a question. I know you and Alan on Friday night were talking about the arm. That's not adjustable, right? It's just kind of placed in. It's not. I know we were talking about like the prototype being a little bit lower with the rifle, or the plasma rifle, but
correct.
The production piece coming. So you can't adjust that at all. That arm. It's just
You're not supposed to be able to. It goes in just like a peg, and it's a little higher than normal.
Okay.
I talked to Alan about some adjustments that possibly could be done, and Alan said, "I got to see how this is built first, and then I can think about maybe making some adjustments on it." But I was telling him, you know what? If this does go through, you're gonna have people message you left and right to do an adjustment for their T800. But I was thinking, Alan, too, if there were some adjustments made, like maybe one arm lower than the other, but now maybe they wouldn't be in sequence. I guess it'd have to be. I don't know. You have to look at it. I guess
I'll have to take a look at it when it comes in.
Sure.
Alan, you're going to be like the chiropractor for the endoskeleton.
Yeah. I think like one arm holding the gun like this, and then one arm with the gun holding it down. You know what I'm saying? That way you can still see the portrait, but you could, so one arm's down kind of like this.
Right.
And one arm like that would be perfect.
Okay.
The only adjustment that I think is where the arm pegs into the shoulder. You might have to readjust that socket where the peg goes in.
Yep.
But the angle of the elbow would probably still have to remain the same.
Yes.
I don't think you can mess with that. You'll end up breaking
Because
something.
hypothetically, if it's like this, let's just say it's like this, then it's like boom. And let's say it's a square peg. He's saying bore that board a little bit and then put it in, and then maybe we could, put some epoxy or something like that to make it where the square, instead of being like this, is like that, like that,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Again, I have to take a look at it and see if it's something that's.
Yeah, I'm willing to be a guinea pig, even though
I don't want to ruin a $2,000 statue.
Yeah, I understand that.
I
was
yours first, Alan, and then see what happens. Do it yours first.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. and I was thinking more, Alan, as to the peg would be removed and put it in, and then redone at a different angle,
Yeah.
and then put on there.
Yeah.
And then just sanded, glued, and just so how you would make a new peg on there. So, but listen, more about it than me, so I'll let you do that and think about it and how you think it should be done. But keep us posted, because if it does turn out to where you can adjust that, a lot of collectors are going to reach out to you to get that done.
Yeah.
I think a lot are.
Yep.
So I'll have another full-time job doing that, just that one repair, or that one modification, I should say. But Noah, when you look at that piece, it didn't really bother me at first. But when I saw more videos on YouTube, I was like, if you have that kind of lower, I could see that. But if you have it, even if you have it higher, it's kind of hard because the weapon is literally up like this, like in front of his face,
Yeah.
So
I wish that more companies would make it just like a regular standard square instead of a weird shape. Because like I've seen the life-size endoskeleton from Sideshow in person, and that just has square pegs. You can have the guns forward, you can have them up, you can have them down, you can do whatever you want. You just have to keep pulling it up and adjusting it. So I wish more companies would do that. So instead of forcing you to a certain pose. So
yeah, I think so too.
Unless there's some logistical reason why you can't, but like maybe a certain seam line or something has to stay, has to hide.
Sure. I mean, we'll all have it in pretty soon here, and we'll be able to see if there's a big fuss or we're just fussing over nothing. Because how many times have we all done this? Oh my God, that picture's terrible. This is bad. I can't believe
I'm canceling my order.
I'm canceling this, and this is just I can't believe I did that. And it comes in and it's above amazing. And you're just okay, all right.
Yeah.
And but we won't know until it comes. So we'll
I think,
have to.
Jimmy, I think the biggest question is the teeth from the last pictures that we saw.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that I showed on Stream Friday from Prime One's website the teeth, but then I looked at a short video today, this morning, and the other day. It looks nothing like that. It looks nothing like that. It's perfectly fine. So we're gonna have to get this in hand to make a good call.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
it'll be here before you know it, Alan. It will be. I'll probably say in the next like 3 weeks, right, Alan?
I think 3 weeks would be optimistic.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
another month.
Yeah, I think it'll be at least 4 weeks before it gets San Diego, and then
Okay.
whatever time to get from San Diego to you and me.
Okay. Yeah, it should be here another month. I try not to think about those things because I'm like, man, where's it gonna get here? I just kind of let it go until it gets here. That's what I usually do. So
Yeah.
Except for RDJ, I couldn't wait for it to get here. I was like
Yeah.
pacing back and forth. And anyways, yeah, thank you all for the questions here. So Statue Keenan was saying, what cons are you guys attending this year and 2026? That's a great question. So we're just talking about that before the show. And I did apply for a press pass with New York Comic Con. If I get that, I will be there. But if I don't get that, I will not be there. So I do plan on going to MegaCon with Matt next year. I will definitely be doing that. And SpaceCon San Antonio, I will try to do that. And maybe one more, maybe. I don't know quite yet. Anybody else going to any cons besides being Matt at MegaCon?
I won't be going to any big conventions, but I'm hoping to go to StatueCon next August up in St. Joseph, Michigan at Collector Zone. So I've been to that shop before. I'm from around that area, about an hour and a half away. So I'm hoping to go back and visit home around that time and meet a lot more people. So it's crazy. I keep seeing more and more people go to that every year. So that's probably the only one I'll make.
So I got a question for you, Noah. Like you said, you've been there before. Can you walk in and buy stuff, or what? Or is it only?
Not really. That's kind of the only weird thing. But he does sell like hot toys and stuff. He's got some of those, but statues, not really. It's kind of just on display. It's like whatever Iron Studios or Sideshow or Pure Arts or Weta sends him. I've tried buying a couple pieces off him when I was there, and he doesn't really want to sell anything. So, which that's fine. But it's just more of a gallery, and just a showcase. If you want to order anything through him, you can just at least see it in person. So that's kind of that's mostly it. So yeah, you can just walk in. It's free. He doesn't charge you anything. You can just go in there and hang out. And I talked to Marcos for a couple hours, and it's a nice place, and it's in a real cool small town right up on the water, Lake Michigan. It's a nice place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, awesome, man. I hope it's a good time. I know Brian, I mentioned he might want to be there too. So
yeah, man, that'd be awesome. You'd love it.
It's gonna meet up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I look forward to if I can get a press pass with New York, I'll be there, and MegaCon. Pretty confident I'll get one there, but we'll see.
Oh yeah. No,
And
you'll get one for MegaCon.
We'll take it from there. So that's coming up pretty soon, though. A lot of things happening. I want to make sure that I attend some of those. So I want to make sure I do that. Lane was asking too if we saw. I did see this today. The 1/4 from Rat Titan of the Spider-Man symbiote. Does it feel like XM is turning the corner in 2026? We might feel comfortable if they have a new pre-orders. So I'll tell you where I am with that. Is that I am so glad that they're getting out the pieces that were promised. I think that them coming up and having new pre-orders, I don't know if collectors will jump right into order right away. That's just the way I see it. Now, I could be 100% wrong with that. And I know for a fact if they launch new orders, it'd be something spectacular. I know it would be.
Yep.
But they have a lot of backlog still they have to do. And I don't think they'll be done with that. Not this year. I don't think they'll be done this year. Maybe next year. And even if they had new pre-orders, do I feel comfortable ordering it? I guess the question is that, or for me, I don't have any comic pieces in my collection right now. I may do Prime One's Mr. Freeze, but I don't have plans to get any other comic pieces. So for me, I would say no. Do I feel comfortable if I wanted one? I can't say I'm 100% in comfort to buy something quite yet. That's just my opinion, though. Noah, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm the same. I want to see them get caught up. Like I said, I have one pre-order through them that I ordered a while ago, and so we'll see if that even goes through. And then I don't know. I feel like they'd have to, number one, get caught up, and then if they don't want to go the pre-order route, maybe if they do come up with something really cool, maybe just make it low edition size, bang it out really quick, and then people can buy it in stock. If they want to make some money that way. I think that's the only way. Actually show it physically released, and then and people can jump on it. That's probably the best way they could go. But I know they got to, a lot of these companies have to go off pre-orders, but when you don't have a good reputation, how do you get that back? How do you make more make more pieces without having people pre-order them?
Yeah, that's the question, right? Because
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, Noah, like if we want to make a new statue, but we need to do it without pre-orders, like that's not going to happen. Like it's not going to. Well, you got to have a lot of money in your back pocket to do that with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that would be super expensive for anyone to do.
Mm-hmm.
They have to have a pre-order to make it happen. I mean, they just do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do you feel about this?
Well, like you said, number one, I hope they get on the other side of this because they do make great statues. They made some of the most classic statues. I mean, now speaking of that Spider-Man symbiote, I got it pre-ordered, and I hope I hope it comes out, type thing like that, because it's just one of those awesome statues. It's just an amazing statue, but there's no doubt they make great statues. I just hope they get, on the other side of all this, get what was promised out, and then you can, start POing other stuff,
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I agree with you. Michael, how do you feel about XM right now? And would you order something new? Do you feel comfortable with that? And I'm not sure if you're aware of that symbiote.
Yeah, I am. I definitely am. So first of all, I think Noah hit the nail on the head. Before you do anything, you've got to take care of your current customers and your pre-orders and get them out. Take care of that manufacturing issue. You've got to protect your brand. And before you do anything new, take care of those customers who paid you the money, paid you the deposit. Take care of them first before you can kind of start rebuilding. With that said, I have the XM White Knight Joker, which is on the water. So hopefully I'll receive it in a few weeks. For me, I don't. I'm not looking to order anything new from them right now. I would be probably a little gun shy until this back order has filled.
Sure.
I don't want to see anybody go under. I think it's good for the community, for our hobby, for everybody to thrive, including Tweeterhead, including XM. Until so I don't want to see anybody fail. But until they get those pre-orders taken care of in that backlog, I won't feel confident ordering anything new from them at that point.
Sure. No, that's very reasonable. Because this is not $200, man. These are very expensive pieces, and you want to make sure that not only that your order is secured, you feel confident that it'll be here when the company says they're going to launch. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of money. Mr. Kiefer, how do you feel about that?
I think collectors are going to be pretty cautious at this point.
Yep.
About any new pre-orders from XM. They need to get caught up with all of their existing orders first, in my opinion, and perhaps maybe mid 2026, if the climate is right, maybe start putting out some concept sketches, this and that and the other, and see what kind of reception they get.
Yeah.
If they got some good designs and collectors are receptive to it, they'll be able to know. And if not, then they're going to be in trouble. Yeah. Well,
no, I understand.
But they need to definitely get everything out first.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a reasonable concern for for most collectors to be kind of cautious going through there. Again, this is not $100, $200. This is a lot of money, and you want to make sure that it's secured. And I understand that. Martin Torres was asking, what was your biggest inspiration for your collection? So I'll be very honest with you. I've reset twice now, and what I mean by that is that I collected Avengers and X-Men, and it was great, and I sold them all, and now I'm resetting, so it's twice actually. So I reset and I got into art and Alex Ross, and then I went for Iron Man pieces, and I sold all of those to get where I am now. And now I am trying to stick with, for now in this home, more movie style realistic pieces. I'll never forget when I talked to Alan the first time I met him, is that I was just blown away by his presentation and how he did things. And he was an inspiration to me to be better at what I did for YouTube, and not to mention my whole entire collection, because I saw it and I told myself, man, I need to step it up a little bit. I just need to do a little bit better, you know. And what I stopped doing was I stopped spending less money on my display versus putting all my money into statues, and I invested into module spaces. I've seen some people do amazing things with garage shelving and things, so there's not really a wrong way, but it's how it's presented. It makes all the difference in the world, and lighting makes all the difference in the world. It just does. That was for me personally. Alan, I'm sorry to put you on the spot like that, but it's just true.
Thank you.
But no problem. Yeah, I thought I'd mention that for me. But Noah, what was your biggest inspiration for collecting, for your collection, or I should say?
Early on, I'd say, Chris, Batman statue collector, definitely had an influence on me in the beginning. I started picking up a lot of Batman pieces. There were also a couple people on Facebook that I knew that collected a lot of Berserk, and because Berserk's how I started. So my collection was mostly Berserk and Batman for quite a while. But then I started branching out, and eventually Brian started to really rub off on me a lot. So I just a lot of the Sideshow original pieces that he's had, and some of the Court of the Dead stuff, a lot of the vampire pieces, gaming pieces, stuff like that, have really kind of gotten me lately. So like I had Vampire's Lust coming soon, and then there's some other ones that he has that I kind of have my eye on. So but yeah, so I'm just trying to kind of have a little more variety nowadays. So instead of having 5 or 6 Batman statues, just have my 2 favorites. Same with Berserk, have 2 to 4 or something like that, and just try to keep it minimal and have a little bit of variety. But so now I'm just trying to keep my stuff more vampire women and so a little Batman, a little Berserk, stuff like that. That's kind of where I'm at the moment.
What's wrong with vampire women?
Yeah.
You and Brian with them vampire women. I don't know. You guys love that. So,
Yeah.
Matt, what's your biggest inspiration for your collection?
Well, in the beginning, just like I'm gonna tag team off Noah, I found Chris's channel, Batman Statue Collector, and I've always, collected Batman stuff and all that. I was like, oh, these are cool, So I got educated through watching like a bunch of his older videos, and then I was able to kind of keep up video now. Then, but with respect, I always at that time I didn't have really a display room, so I had 3 or 4, and I would, with respect, I was happy, but I was like, man, I need a room. So finally got a room and all that, and then started hanging around with you guys, and then shit went to hell, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. I have more room for just the Batman related stuff, you know what I'm saying? But no, it all started, man. Me hopping on YouTube, and I mean, like, oh, there's people like me that like Batman or Spider-Man or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, when I first went onto YouTube, I found Chris, and he was a big inspiration for Godlike statues, as to I wanted to build a brand that was somewhere where we focused basically on the good side of collecting, and we also focused on what we love, and somewhere you could go, it was a positive experience. That's always been my goal, and it always will be. I thank Chris for that. I've told him that several times. Just a really good dude, and he's got a great channel. Michael, what inspired you to collect?
Yeah, so I know I said this a couple weeks ago when I was first on your show, but the Randy Bowen, first of all, I have a connection with that I'm a huge Seinfeld fan, as I said. So that Superman was the first statue I ever bought. Little did I know, again, that there was this huge, statue community, if you will. So to echo you guys, Chris the Batman statue collector for sure. I didn't even know how I found him, but I think I was just putting in Superman statues. Found him with his Batman collection. Then I found the O'Neary Creations Superman for Tomorrow.
Okay.
That was the next piece I quote unquote fell in love with, if you will. And then, and I know Jonathan's in the chat, but the Everyday Collector, Jonathan, shout out to him. I was watching his channel and, saw he had the LBS, and then I kind of went down that rabbit hole. And then Jimmy, kudos to you, because then I went down the Terminator rabbit hole. So a lot of you guys have been an inspiration, have definitely been a challenge to my wallet for sure. But that's the great thing about this community. We all collect what we love. We're a small community. A lot of people don't understand why and what we collect, but that's what makes it so great, because we're all a tight-knit group and we support each other, and everybody's got their own inspiration. Collect what you love, and life is too short. So
Yep.
Mr. Kiefer, what's your biggest inspiration of your collection?
Yeah, that's a tough one. When my collection started, it was basically Sideshow, because at the time XM was not even around yet. So it was basically DC, Marvel, Court of the Dead, Conan pieces, whatever Sideshow would put out there, I would buy. So my collection has changed. It flipped completely twice already. So my collection is in its third stage. And, with the introduction of a lot of these hyper-realistic movie pieces from Queen, Infinity, J&D, I think me wanting those type of pieces has influenced the direction of the collection.
Yeah.
So at this point, movie pieces, which includes Alien and Predator pieces, I consider those movie. I consider Lord of the Rings movie pieces, and manga, which is Berserk and Alita in my case. So right now it's movie and manga, and that's pretty much the direction. I have 3 statue pieces, or comic pieces rather, left in the collection. 2 of which are going to remain for a long time, and that's the Hulkbuster and the Ghost Rider. The White Knight Batman, that one is probably slated within the next couple of months to get boxed up and moved out.
Okay.
But yeah, mostly movie pieces, and again, it's the introduction of those hyper-realistic busts and third scale pieces that really got me hooked.
Yeah, I was talking to a chat before we went on, and my neighbor had not been over here in a while, and he came over and he's like, "Man, this belongs in a museum, not in people's homes." And I said, "Well, collecting has literally gone to another level. It's not really, it's not your Walmart or Target toys you put on the wall. It's definitely gone to another level." And he was blown away by the alien bust and just how everything. And he's like, "Man, that's signed by Sigourney Weaver. That's it's just his mind's just blowing, right?" But here's what I have to say is that what I love, it doesn't mean that it's right or it's wrong or you should do that. You should collect what you love. Some people love comic X-Men. Some people love comic pieces in general. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a great thing. I just love the hyper realism of these pieces, and I feel like it gives kind of a wow factor when you walk into like a very dim like man cave in here because the Magic cases are on, and they're like you can see them in there, and that's really gives a wow factor for me personally. But like I said, you collect what you love. It's a great question, actually, though. It is. This question over here is hilarious. This will be tomorrow night. Is all goes as planned. Matt, is there an update for that?
Let me look at the latest and greatest
Okay.
update.
All right. It is Sunday, mind you, so there might not be an
Because
update.
it is a FedEx, you just know. Okay, I'm going to not be private about it. It's in Orlando right now, so it's showing tomorrow.
Okay.
It says tomorrow between 11:20 and 3:20. So we should be a go.
Yeah, we should be a go. Man, I'm sorry we had to postpone that. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. It just didn't arrive on time. I've had that happen before. But Matt will be one of the first ones in North America to have LBS Spider-Man, which is kind of mind-blowing. So I'm looking forward to him doing that live unboxing. It should be great. Manuel was saying here, too, I'm so tempted by oh, man, that's a great one.
Dude,
I'm surprised it may be too small. Holy cow. What do you guys think of it? I saw the life size, and it's hard to unsee. Yeah, the life size is ridiculous. But to be honest, that life size, you probably never hear me say this again, but that's just a bit too much, man. It just is. It just is. You got to have a huge area for that. If you've got a massive place, okay, I can see that. But the half scale is great. I think that, what's that one from Prime One, Alan, that they did of that T-Rex?
The T-Rex. It's a third scale.
Third scale.
Right.
Like
That one.
52 inches long. Yeah, 52
Right.
1/6, isn't it?
It's 1/6. I think it is
1/6.
1/6.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is 1/6. It's big. And Alan, if I was going to get one, that'd probably be the one I'd buy.
Oh, yeah, because it shows the whole body. I like it because it shows the whole body.
Yeah.
I think that life-size T-Rex for 22 grand, that belongs in the Smithsonian. I find that hard to believe a collector would actually get that, but more power to them.
Yeah, no more
it's either that or Mr. Popo's house, right?
Yep.
Either that, yeah, speaking of that guy,
Actually, he did order it. Popo did order the half scale, I'm fairly certain.
Popo, put in the chat if you ordered that. Man, guy, I don't know. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm just going to live through you. How about that? It's just much cheaper to do that. I just live through that guy, his collection. He's got some great pieces and whatnot. And but you know what? That's not a bad piece at all. It's a great one. The one I would get, I'd go with the Prime One. I don't know if you guys agree with that or not, but that's the one that I would want.
Yeah, I like that one.
But it's big. I mean, they're just huge. I think I was measuring that one. It would have to go in the entire top 2 rows here of the Magic case. That's how big it is. I'm like, man, that's just ridiculous. Like, I'm not doing that. But it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, that's just our opinion, Emmanuel. But you've got good taste, my friend. I know you'll make the right choice. Hey guys, if you throw away a box in my collector poser, I would say so. No, I'm joking. I just personally don't throw away my boxes because if I ever want to sell one, it would be probably an impossibility to not have a box for it. But Dennis, if you never plan on selling, I guess it's hard to say never. But it's just that's kind of the way it is, and this is the way I see it. And now I do have a storage unit full of boxes, and it kind of sucks, but it's just a reality. Matt, do you keep your boxes? Do you throw them? What do you do with your boxes?
No, I keep them. My wife, with respect, it drives her crazy. She was like, it's just. Luckily, we have it. We're in the process, of building that one house up, the new house. So we had to get storage units anyway. But luckily, it hasn't gotten to the place to where normally I have to buy a storage unit. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't want to. I hate doing it, but it's either that or get rid of them boxes. And when you walk in now, it's just literally a little tunnel I have to go through, Noah, to get in there and get my stuff and pull it out, whatever. So I'm not the smallest guy either, so I got to get in there and grab that stuff, anyways. But Noah, do you keep your boxes or you throw them away?
Yeah, I keep them. Yeah, I just I just sell stuff too often. I just never really know how I want to change my displays up, and Some setups I think are going to look good, but I just get bored of them pretty quickly. And I just can't imagine trying to sell one without it. So, but luckily I have a decent amount of space in my house, my property. So, I have just like a shipping container, and I can just throw them in there, and they just take up a portion of my container, and that's about it. So I've just never really had to worry about it. So, but if I lived in a lot smaller place, and I didn't have any options, I would have to really determine what I wanted to keep long term, and then maybe I would get rid of them if I absolutely had to. But the thought of moving even and doing that, I just can't imagine, man. It would just be too much of a pain in the ass for me. But
I heard that.
So just not my thing. But if other people want to do it, that's totally fine. I kind of, in a way, I could see it's kind of nice to have that freedom of just like, hey, I'm keeping it, I'm committed, and it's not going anywhere. So I just I'm just too impulsive and indecisive sometimes, so I can't trust myself to get rid of them. So.
Yeah, Michael, how do you feel about boxes? Do you get rid of them?
Michael's got a few boxes, don't you?
Yeah, I sent Matt the picture of my storage. So Jimmy, I do have a storage unit. Number one, when I first started collecting 1/4, I threw away the shippers. So probably my first, 8 statues, whatever. I threw away the shippers, kept the art box. Then I switched to 1/3, and then I started selling on eBay. So then I had to go to UPS and find a box that fit to ship the statue, ship the piece. Since then, like I said, switched to 1/3. I've kept all my shippers as well, and I've got the storage unit. My goal is to have a shed in my backyard specifically for the boxes, so I don't have to pay that monthly payment.
Just buy the shed one time.
Absolutely. So I learned my lesson.
Yeah, I got you. Alan, I know you don't keep any boxes, sir, but how do you feel about this?
Oh no, I keep every box.
I know.
Every single box. For me, it's part of the statue, and I recycle statues too often. Something new comes out, and there's an older piece. I've enjoyed it for a while. It's time to move it on.
Sure.
I would never want to attempt shipping one of these things without the proper box with the styrofoam. Fellow collector that we all know received a life-size bust Infinity Joker, and the seller did not have the original boxes and put it in a cardboard box with peanuts. And when he got it, it was busted. It looked like my truck drove over it, to be honest. The arms were broken off. The head was broken off. There was a hole punched through the body. The whole thing was just a disaster.
Wow.
And I can't imagine that if I ever wanted to sell XM Hulkbuster without the original box.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing would arrive in 1 million pieces.
You're right.
And not to mention that if you do try to sell it, you're going to take a huge hit. I mean, that's like a third of the price of the statue. Just erase it. Just erase it.
Question for you, Alan. Do you put yours like in your garage, or you got an attic where you can throw them up in?
I have half of them in the garage and half of them in the third bedroom.
Got it. Well, Dennis, listen, you may be someone that doesn't plan to ever sell. For me personally, that doesn't work because I sell quite a bit actually. But if you plan not selling and you plan on wanting to save the room, Noah had a good point, because you can see both sides of the coin, is that you're saving room maybe for more pieces or more things you might want to do. And I understand that. So just for me, I would personally hold on to the boxes. It doesn't mean it's right or it's wrong. Okay, but you have a very impressive collection of statues, and it would be a really tough challenge to house all those boxes. It'd probably take another room. As many as you have, it would take another room to do that stuff. But it's a great question, because a lot of times people do. Man, you need to stop it. Stop it. Look at this guy. Stop it.
Ooh,
we're in trouble.
Okay, so Matt, listen. Oh, Michael, listen. Bike helmet on, silver glasses.
Yeah.
I'm in 100%. I'm in 100%. Alan, are you in?
No.
Oh, wow.
No. I'd have to pass on some of that stuff.
Okay, well, we'll see.
He doesn't
Alan.
want to keep the box. That's why he doesn't want to keep the box for it.
I got to tell you, that Queen Studio Catwoman on Batpod, I
Yeah.
would have loved to throw that crate or that shipping case away, but I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, again, that
I
piece
got
is
it
so
too.
that piece
No,
is
at
so
least
fragile.
It's got wheels. It's got at least
Yeah.
it's got wheels.
Yeah, but the piece is so fragile. I wouldn't dare try to ship that without the original packaging.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, Alan, I know we were talking about it backstage earlier. So, T800 is going to go behind me now, up here on a new case.
Yeah.
Noah, below it will be the T1000 by Queen Studios if they build it. That's what we'll go there. Make no mistake, if they make that, I'm going to get it. Like, I'm going to
Well,
buy it.
if they make a Ripley bust, I'll be in.
Oh,
Game over.
man.
Game over.
Man.
Game over.
You wouldn't get it, Alan.
Oh, yes, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a definite day one.
Yeah, that's a day.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you imagine with the pulse rifle too? With like a pulse rifle, man, dude, it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome.
It would be. So the endoskeleton is one box from. It's just one.
Which
That'll
it
be
should
here.
be. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that one should be one box.
I think the heaviest piece on that, Michael, is the actual base of the statue.
Yeah,
The endos, I think he said I think they had mentioned parts of it were sculpted like polystone. The rest, some of it was, some parts were like die cast metal, but it wasn't all die cast, which kind of disappointed me, but it's still a great looking piece. So I do want to see what they end up doing with that. Got a couple more documents left. Any new IPs looking forward to being announced for the new Prime One showcase? I would like to see them finish some of the ones that they've been talking about, but probably on my top priority list is a Metal Gear line. That would be something that I just could not say no to. I would have to figure out a way to get that. But I would like to see them invest in some of those lines they said they were going to do, but haven't finished yet, and start announcing, getting those ready to go. Noah, is there some line that you want to see from you, Prime One of that?
I mean, I agree with you. Metal Gear would be awesome. I would love to see them go through and just do the sequence of the games. I would love an old Snake for Metal Gear 4. That would be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, otherwise, I have no idea. I'm just kind of waiting to see what they have from some of the announcements like Silent Hill and some of the other ones that they haven't shown yet. So any new IPs, I mean, God, there's so much out there already. So I just don't know what they haven't done that I want to see at the moment. So it's quite a bit.
Yeah. No, it's fair. That's kind of where I see that as well. But Matt, how about you?
no, not really any new IPs. I just want to see the full reveal of Mr. Freeze and the Riddler. I would love to see those full reveals, and then maybe a teaser of something new with Alien.
Oh, that'd be great. What about a Big Shot 1/3 XL?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
Oh God.
Oh,
very nice. Michael, what do you think? Is there one that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, as a DC guy, I'm with Matt. I mean, Riddler and Mr. Freeze. I don't have any other IPs. Although Metal Gear sounds really cool, and to be excited from afar to see that come out. I don't have anything that I'd be looking at this point.
Okay. Yeah. I want to see them finish some of these other lines, but I'm also excited to see this Attack on Titans piece, Alan. I think it's going to be two big statues that kind of come together, make a dio, Noah? Kind of like how the Godzilla was. And
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I hope it's not that big, though. So, but I want to see
the rumbling piece, that one? Or a different one?
No, yeah, there was another one that had I think it had Aaron and it had that armor titan coming from the ground.
Okay.
And there were two separate statues, but they're going to come together to make. I mean, it's going to be great. I know. I don't even have to see it. I know it's going to be good. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they do there with that. Alan, is there something you're looking forward to from the Prime One event?
no, nothing new, but I do there's 3 items that I am seriously looking at, and I want to see them show a finished painted prototype, and that is the Guts life-size bust
Mhm.
that that they've been showing. I want to see that finished, painted. I would love to see the Treebeard from Lord of the Rings at 4 scale, and I'd like to see more on the Elder Predator. So those are the 3 items that kind of have me hooked right now that I'd like to see.
Okay, those are some great options. I know we're right at that 1 hour mark, and I want to thank I think we had in 7 days we had 538 people subscribe to Godlike Statues. Thank you so very much for subscribing to us. We're working really hard to try and bring you the best content possible. One of my favorite times of the year will be this Friday, the Alan Kiefer Award, as we honor Alan as we give the award out to someone that has the best display. 2 pictures need to be uploaded to Godlike Statues with your display under the post that I made, and you'll be entered for the drawing. First, second, and third plaques, along with a Nintendo Switch, courtesy of Nintendo of America, along with Matt giving away a signed Funko Pop by Stan Lee. So
Yep.
really looking forward to that. It's going to be a great time. Don't make sure you tune in this next Friday. I will see you guys in the chat and on Facebook. Until then, stay godlike. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
See everyone.
See you guys.